Yo, what's going on, guys? So it's currently Sunday, the 16th of April, but I thought I'd do a quick breakdown video again for you guys, just to break down a trade that we caught on Friday, 14th of April on the Dow Jones. It was a buy that we actually caught for over 1,000 pips, and it was a quick little trade. Going to break it down further for you guys. If you watched the previous video of mine, you would have seen how we caught this massive 3,000 plus per buy on US30, and quite simply following the current order flow and the current breakout, we were looking for a correction and then some further bullish momentum. So if you're looking at it, all right, so on Friday, when we knew that we were bullish, we took our previous structure up in this area here. Just going to mark it for you. That was our previous structure there. So we had a break of structure up here. That was our break of structure, and we saw the market correct over the Asian and London session. We had this correction as such here. So that was a correction that happened. Generally, when we look at impulses of this manner, we know that we're going to get a correction thereafter, followed by another impulse. So you'd be looking at an impulse, correction, impulse, and it's generally something like this. So get the major impulse, and then you get the correction that occurs. Quite typically, that pullback generally comes tier 38 level on the 50% level, even potentially 61.8. Okay, so in this case, we didn't have that much of a deep retracement or correction, but we did have this flag pattern that occurred up here. So basically, the entire morning, this was the flag that occurred, and the entire morning price gave us lower highs and lower lows. So we have this here. Okay, so we saw there's your lower highs and lower lows that started forming. Can you see that? So we were correcting, right? And being a correction, I'm looking for the next impulse. So I dropped down to, I first started on the 1 hour, back to the 1 hour chart. I noticed that because we broke structure, this was our next area of, it was resistance. So if you're looking at it, you would see that you've got resistance, you have another resistance here next to it. So resistance, we flipped it here in this area, and that now becomes a support level. So if you drop down to your 15-minute chart, you can actually mark that level out quite clearly. You've got your level of resistance turn support up here in that area. So that's my level of resistance turn support. We respected, broke out, came back, and now we're retesting. We also have this beautiful correction here. Same trend line. So you were looking for a breakout above here. So as we approach this zone, it's quite crucial that you actually analyze your candlestick patterns and look for some sort of signs of exhaustion as we approach your key area. So as you can see, we started coming in, buyers started stepping into the market here. You had this engulfing, you got some wicks at the bottom of these candles, a couple of dojis as well here. So you're already looking at exhaustion in this area. Next thing you want to see is obviously a high being taken, and then you get in on the retracement. So we caught this trade pretty much here. I jumped in. My first entries were a little bit early as I saw this exhaustion area here. I started jumping in, and then I put in more entries down here once I saw additional confluence after this minor break of structure here. So that, or minor change of character, I can name that. the COCH. So name that the change of character up there. And we have this pullback back into these highs. So we retested this high on the 5-minute chart. So you change character and you retested that level of resistance turned support. And then you have this beautiful morning star. So you could have started entering more positions, much more positions down here. Once again, according to your trading plan and your risk management rules. So my first entries were up here, second entries were down there, and I gave this trade out on my VIP channel as well. With our stop loss down below the zone. And I basically had 1,000 pip targets. So first target was up here at this current highs, which was 1,150 pips. So that was my trade. And if you watch it carefully, you'll see that we do break out. So there we go, come back, retest, and bang, take profit hit. So quite simple, guys. Yeah, just following a few key principles, sticking to your trading plan, and following your risk parameters is all that makes you a successful trader. So if you look at, I just want to show you guys that this trade was sent out to my VIP channel. Just gonna pull this over for you guys. That was sent out to my VIP channel, and there's the trade here. So buy US30, and these were like I said, the first entries were here. Next entries were 200 pips lower, based on more confidences that I saw within that zone or level of support. And yeah, we pretty much flew up 1,300 pips there. That was the trade, and here's some of the profits. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the short breakdown and took something down from it. I will catch you guys on our next video. Take it easy. Cheers.